Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Sosnovka on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and we are joined on the server at the moment by Ice, DJ, Orthy, Little Jack, Richard, and Geyser. And we're working on a little bit of corn harvesting here at the moment. I've got the Massey Ferguson 7347, and looks like Little Jack there has the Roaster Lamash. And then we got DJ working the grain cart there. That is from the Gold Edition, by the way. Or no, not the Gold Edition, the Homer pack. The Homer pack there. That tractor and overloader. And just a reminder again, for anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer server, anybody is welcome to join as long as they play nicely. Information to join the server is in the description below. You will need to download the mods that are on the server, and links are in the description below. There are two download links. The first download link should download a zip file that contains all the mods needed to join the server. Just make sure you unzip that, and if you already have the mod, make sure you replace it with the one that's on the server here. Very important, as we do have a couple of custom versions of our mods. For example, drive control is specially edited for the server here. So if you download drive control from another website, it will not be the same as what's on our server here. And by the way, I've done my best to make sure both servers have the same mods, or at least real close to it anyway. So both servers should have, or real close, like I said, real close to being in the same mods. I know there's like a couple differences here and there. But try to keep the mods for both the servers the same. So at the moment, we currently have the Sosnovka server here. Obviously, we're a little bit further along on this server. It's been up for a little bit longer here. So the Sosnovka map, got some bigger equipment. And then we also have the Gold Crest server. That's obviously a fairly newer server here. I think it's up, I think it's been up about a week now or so. Ooh, we're missing a little bit here. Let's see if I can shift my GPS over a little bit to get that. I guess we're not running on the same GPS line here. I don't know if I can get over far enough to get this or not. Let's try that. Nope, I'm going to miss it on that side. Okay. I guess no matter how I'm going to do it here, I'm going to lose it. Oh, now we're going to lose even more yet. Okay. For some reason, this line doesn't look straight here. I don't know why. I mean, folks just see me come back on this pass here. Oop, got out there. On this pass here with the GPS mod, so I don't know why it wouldn't be straight. This GPS mod isn't straight. Guess we'll have to find out here. We'll just wing it here from now on then, at least until we get this line straightened out. Like I said, it must be something, yeah, I just came down this line, I'm pretty sure, with the GPS mod, so should have been straight. There again, by the way, folks, is one of the advantages of GPS mod. You know, if you're playing multiplayer like this, a couple combines going on one field, get both combines going with the same GPS lines, and everything should work out. Like I said, I'm not sure why it's not working out here. Looks like Little Jack's got a pretty straight line, but my line apparently isn't straight. Maybe the GPS was off or something, I don't know. Anyway, we've been making pretty good progress on the server here. Obviously, been keeping that biogas plant pretty well full over there. Of which I do have a video of selling silage from the biogas plant there. I'd make a high-speed video of that. Okay, there we go. Get the little bit we missed here. Well, like I said, this line here looks pretty straight, but I don't know what happened to our line. Oh, well. Also, looks like we could probably put a larger header on this combine. What do we got? 8? Yes, looks like this is an 8-row corn header on here at the moment. Ah, there we go. Knew there was a way to do it. It's like, get a, with drive control, you have an option of a pipe cam. I don't know if there's really an advantage to, really. I don't know what I'd use this for, other than it looks kind of cool. You can see where the pipe is over the trailer. I suppose, you know, single player, or you're maybe driving the combine to the trailer or something like that. Yeah, for those who are wondering, with drive control, if you have the drive control mod, you can push right Alt. Make sure you have the combine selected, by the way. I was like, why is this not working? It's supposed to work. So if you have the combine selected, and then you push right Alt, and it'll switch to the pipe cam. Which, like I said, I really don't know what the purpose of that would be in this game. Let's see what's here. Oh, I can't see. I think it's this one here. Course from neighbor. Yeah, it must be our GPS course is off a little bit. I don't know what happened to it there. I didn't change it when I started harvesting. I think Orthy was harvesting before me. Okay, hopefully we'll line up a little better this time. Like I said, I don't know what's going on there. And it looks like we have somebody cultivate the field here as well. So yeah, we've been making pretty good progress here on the multiplayer server. We do have a Python running around somewhere. I'll leave it to you folks to guess what that tractor is. It might show up this episode. We'll have to see once here, depending on what we're all going to do. But we do have quite a few larger tractors here on the map as well. Still probably need to look at upgrading the combines next. Looks like we do have the money for it, so we'll probably be working on that. But slowly upgrading our equipment here on the map. And of course the old biogas plant there has been pretty busy with the silage. We're selling silage that we had a little over, I think it was 11.4 million, I think. I was asking or talking with Bull there on the server. I think he said it was 11.4 million chaff in the biogas plant there. Now, I don't know how much silage that necessarily translates to. I don't know if it's, you know, 1 for 1. Because there's obviously still some of the chaff outside the bunkers, so I don't know if that gets counted or not. But, yeah, still a lot of silage in that biogas plant there. So, yeah, hopefully you folks enjoy the high-speed video there of selling it. I think that was about an hour-long video there of just us selling from that one bunker. Got it mostly emptied there. Just to give you folks an idea of how long it takes. And each bunker, by the way, is probably a little over 2.5 million. Probably actually closer to 3 million silage in each bunker. And I know I've gotten a lot of questions from folks asking how do we get it piled up like that. All I can say is, you know, careful unloading and then a lot of work with the loaders. I know back in Farming Simulator 15 there, with the bunkers, you kind of just go through the bunker and put a small layer down each time. It seems like in Farming Simulator 17 here, it actually works better. You know, start from one end of the bunker and then work your way back out of the bunker. Basically, you're going to have to back the trailer in there. I know it's a little bit of a work, but you're going to have to back the trailer in there into the bunker, that is, unless you think you can drive over the top of it, which, yeah, you're probably going to get stuck doing that here in Farming Simulator 17. But yeah, basically just back your trailer in there right to where you dumped off your last load and just keep working your way slowly out of the bunker. Just filling it up as much as possible. And then obviously take the front loader there and fill in any and all gaps. And by the time you're done, at least on Sosnovka here, because there are 5 bunkers here on Sosnovka. I don't know how many Goldcrest has. If Goldcrest has 5 as well, I'm not sure. But on Sosnovka here, we have 5 bunkers, so we get a little over 11 million chaff in that bunker. And I don't know how many times we've had it full on the map here now. For those of you wondering, like the screenshots I have, those are 3 separate times the biogas plant has been, well, I might as well just call it 100% full, folks. Almost 100% full. You can't really put much more in there. So at least 3 separate times I know of, and I think it's actually been at least 4, if I think about it here. Pretty sure it's been at least 4 times we've had that biogas plant basically 100% full. So that's probably at least 50 million silage right there. And of course that doesn't count all the other times we've had it partially full or not quite full. Or maybe just 1 or 2 bunkers were full and that was it. I think it was DJ that was saying when he fills the bunkers, I think he said it works best, put like a small layer down the entire length of the bunker and then start doing what I was saying, pretty much work your way back out of the bunker, dumping your next load right next to the last load, and like I said, just slowly work your way out and then fill in the difference there with the front loaders. Anyway, we'll read some comments here in a moment. Garrett was saying, for harvesting, try some different combines. Like I was just saying there, we'll have to probably look at replacing these combines here pretty quick. Not that these are necessarily bad combines, but we can definitely get larger ones now, it looks like. I'm guessing that's the money there from our silage harvest. And here again, we can get the pipe cam. Seems like the pipe cam needs to be a little bit tilted so you can actually see the corn coming out looking almost straight down, so you can't really see anything other than the combine pipe. And by the way, the money we have is not entirely from, or that's not all the money from the silage, as we spent quite a bit of it last night as well on the server here. We definitely bought some tractors and some other equipment, so there's definitely more than just the 1.2 million there from the biogas plant. Plus, there might be some pigs mixed into that money as well. I'm not sure. Pigs have definitely seems like they've been very profitable here on Sosnovka. And keep in mind here again, like I mentioned in the past, we are playing on hard mode. Both Sosnovka server and the Goldcrest server are in hard mode, so a little bit different. Maybe most of you play single player, easy, or normal. Hard mode is definitely, at least it seems like it to me, folks. I don't know, you folks can let me know. What do you think if you've played hard mode? Does hard mode seem like it's a lot harder here in 17? Because at least in my opinion, folks, it sure seems like it does. And I think it's got a lot to do with the biogas plant there. In hard mode, the biogas plant still was very profitable in Farming Simulator 15. Doesn't seem to be quite the case here in 17. Deep Nuts was saying, do some time-lapse videos. Well, I just actually made 2 time-lapse videos. Like I said, got one from selling the silage here when I was last on the server. And like I said, that was about an hour-long video there. I forget how much I compressed it down to. I think it's like 6 or 7 minutes long now. So high-speed video there. And then I got one of round baling straw. And then loading up the bales there on Goldcrest. 'Cause, like I said, that was about an hour-long video there. I forget how much I compressed it down to. I think it's like 6 or 7 minutes long now. So high-speed video there, and then I got one of round baling straw. And then loading up the bales there on Goldcrest. 'Cause, like I said, that was about an hour-long video there. I forget how much I compressed it down to. I think it's like 6 or 7 minutes long now. So high-speed video there, and then loading up the bales there on Goldcrest. And then loading up the bales there on Goldcrest. Paul was saying, I must say that's the best stacked bale load I've ever seen. How long did that take? The one in the screenshot there for Goldcrest, folks, that took me about, I think it was about 20, 25 minutes. Somewhere in there about. And then I just did a high-speed video, like I was mentioning there, too. I did a high-speed video. I loaded up 2 more trailers. Those also took me, I think it was just about 20 minutes. I think the one was 18 and the other one was 22. I don't know why such a time difference there, as both the trailers are about the same size, but I think it was about 18 minutes and 22 minutes between the 2 trailers. He's also saying that's not bad. I usually get the last one on and then they glitch out and they fall off. Yes, I did have that as well with the trailer. I think I was putting, I was getting close to the end there and I knocked one off and it knocked like 2 or 3 off, so I had to go back and load them back on. That's always a pain, but it happens. Oh well. And by the way, a little trick with that, folks. If you're loading the bale trailer, you can put 1 layer on and then you should be able to put the straps on. Go to your next layer. You know, take the straps off, put them back on, and then you can do another layer if you want to. That's actually how I did it there with the bales on that trailer. Once I got the bales stacked too high on the trailer, I went ahead and put the straps on, and then I stacked the 3rd layer on there, so that way the 2nd layer couldn't move or fall off. And then I just took the straps back off, put them back on, and that worked pretty good. You could use the same trick in Farming Simulator 15, by the way. Paul's also saying, I think that new seeder of yours is a direct seeder. No cultivation required. I will have to check that. Could be right on that one. I did not actually try, again, it'd be called no tilling, at least where I live, or direct tilling, I guess. Okay, and we're back and joined by Zach. Expert Gaming was saying that's a lot of bales. Haven't made that many yet. Francis is saying down by the cow barn, not in their pasture. Looks like there's a huge area of grass. Might have to look into that. We should be good on grass now, at least on Goldcrest anyway. We'll be getting field 11 there planted in grass, and by the time it grows, don't think we'll need to mow any small areas of grass anymore. Pipe here isn't quite tall enough for this overloading tractor. Phantom Gaming was saying you couldn't put the grass back into the cow trough because it was full. And yes, folks, I thought of that after I tried to do that after I was done recording. I was like, oh, you know what? I probably couldn't put that grass back in because the trough was full. That is probably why it didn't work. Otherwise, normally you should be able to put in the mess the animals make. You should be able to put it right back in their trough. Yes, DJ was saying, need to raise that auger. Yes, it do. I think, like I was saying, we just need a bigger combine. I think that's the solution there. What do you folks think? Bigger combine? Seems like a great solution to the problem there to me. Grant Thumb was saying you might want to strap those bales down when you come back into your save game. If they're not strapped down, it will explode all over the place. That sounds like a Farming Simulator 15 problem they haven't fixed yet. As far as the bales go, though, folks, I went ahead and took them all off the trailer there, and I got them stacked up along the bunker for the moment. Auntie was asking, when's the next multiplayer video? Well, guess what? We're making it right now. And by the way, for those of you wondering for my videos, how I upload them, if you folks watched the video when it was uploaded, it was recorded probably the previous day. So I don't pre-record much of at least my daily content anyway, the Farming Simulator videos. Some of the other random videos you folks see, yes, I do record those, like some of the high-speed videos, stuff like that. Some of those might have been pre-recorded. But my daily Farming Simulator 17 would be the Gold Crest, and then the multiplayer series. Those are typically recorded the day before. So basically I record them and upload them. Felix was saying, well, with that kind of trailer, that would be kind of tippy. It's basically a 3-wheel trailer with the front wheel being the head of the pin there on the tractor. Kind of true on that one. Didn't actually think of that there last episode, but yes, on Goldcrest Valley there, the Marshall trailer we are using got the dual axle on the back, but then the front of it is just balancing essentially on the hitch of the tractor. Just a Belgian gamer was saying that's a big load of bales. And by the way, folks, I did go ahead and sell the bales there I made on the high-speed video. I went ahead and sold those at the bale sell point. I think it was $246 per straw bale. So I didn't think that was too bad. I think the first load I had 26 bales, and the last one was 24 bales. I'm not entirely sure how many bales that was total. Or how much money we made total. It was what, 50? Yeah, 50 bales. So if we do 50 bales times 246, we get $12,300. That's not too bad, actually. I know, like I mentioned there, Farming Simulator 15 selling bales, definitely not a profitable activity. But seems like it's a little more profitable here in 17. Edward was saying you had the tip side on the mixing wagon set to the left. That's why it was pouring out on the concrete instead of the cow trough. Yeah, I didn't realize you could actually switch the sides there on the mixing wagon, so I'll have to remember that next time. I think in Farming Simulator 15 there was kind of automatic as to which side it chose. Patrick was asking, how do you get your beacon like that? Well, to turn the beacon on, it is the home key. And then also in the graphic options for the beacon, you need to make sure, I think it's called like the realistic beacon setting or something like that. You need to make sure you have that turned on. And as far as the four-ways go, that is number 2 on the numpad. So you got number 1 on the numpad is blinker left. Number 2 is your 4 ways. And number 3 is blinker right. And I did get a comment from somebody saying that's very illegal to do that with your 4 ways on. Not if you're a tractor or a farm vehicle. As far as I know, I don't know that it's necessarily law, but you're supposed to have your 4 ways, beacon, lights, whatever on when going down the road with your tractor, combine, other farm equipment vehicles. So yeah, that person was probably technically right as far as, you know, cars and vehicles going down the road. No, you're not supposed to have your 4 ways on unless there's actual reason to have them on. But as far as farm vehicles go, then yes, you are actually supposed to have them on. If you have them anyway. The Superb Ben Gamer was asking, what is better, New Holland or John Deere? Well, folks, that's an easy one. That's a real easy one. We'll go with green all the time. And I know I got a question from a few folks asking, you know, why isn't there any John Deeres in any of my videos yet? Well, we're kind of waiting for some good ones to come out. There are a few okay ones at this point. I guess you could call them good John Deeres. There's definitely a lot of bad converts going on out there at the moment, so kind of waiting for the whole mod situation to kind of settle down and wait for the real mod authors to actually make some good mods. Seems like there's a lot of very poor conversions happening here at the moment, so waiting for that, like I said, waiting for that to settle down. Okay, and we're back again and joined by Augustus. And looking at the GPS mod here, hopefully that's something that'll be fixed in the future. The position of it definitely needs to be changed there. Might have to maybe talk with Thomas on that one. Maybe he can help with that. Just with the way they changed the text chat here in Farming Simulator 17, it now overlays the GPS mod, which is kind of annoying. I don't know, maybe the GPS mod there needs to be moved down beside the map or above the chat or something. Because, yeah, like I said, it's a little bit annoying right there when the chat window comes up. Hard to see what the GPS mod is saying, or vice versa. It's also hard to see chat with the GPS window open. Anyway, we just about got this field done. Probably about time to wrap up the episode here by the time we got it done as well. Yeah, we got another comment here. Farm Boy was asking, the GPS has Starfire sounds now? Yes, it does, folks. That's because we are using a custom version of the GPS mod here. As far as I know, Thomas from the multiplayer server here has changed the sounds. So I'm assuming he's the one that changed the sounds here. So the GPS mod I have single player, and the GPS mod on the multiplayer server here have the Starfire John Deere GPS sounds on them. Anyway, just about have the field done here, and like I said, we'll wrap up the video. And just a reminder again, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer server, information is in the description below. You will have to get on TeamSpeak, by the way, to get the password to join the server. I think I failed to mention that earlier. The servers are currently password protected, both the Sosnovka and the Goldcrest server. And in order to get those passwords, you will need to get on TeamSpeak. And then also information for the downloads is in the description below as well. And like I said, the downloads are very similar between both servers. So if you download one server, you might just have to, download one additional or two additional mods for the other server. So anyway, with that, folks, I think we'll wrap up the video here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.